One day I was discussing about ascension. I discussed this, the whole physical universe is Patal Lok. Our this head to toes is mini structure of all creation of the cosmos. Through this body we experience glory of Patal Lok. But when we get education, spiritual education, Kriya Yoga science, then we start realizing heaven inside. Whatever you experience inside, you will see the same outside. Then we start experiencing heaven outside. When we realize heaven and heaven, then the purpose of incarnation on physical universe is completed. Then you have to be in Hiranyaloka. Then you have to experience there the cause of the all creation, cause of the plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom, angelic kingdom, atomic kingdom, energy kingdom. Then you have to find out the cause. What is the cause? Then Hiranyaloka, you are experiencing oneness with the cause. Now who is cause? The power, knowledge exists in God is called the root cause of the creation. We call nature of God. Nature is creator. Nature means nature of God. Then we are able to experience causal consciousness in Hiranyaloka. Then purpose of staying Hiranyaloka is completed. Then you are ready to experience ultimate, our aim, oneness with Spirit, omnipresent God. This is our aim. Kriya Yoga science explain about this. Now come to the point of ascension. We have discussed already that if you place a mind on heaviness or on tightness, as you practice number 39 or 40 or 41 like this, or doing any kind of practice, recharging or any practice, in that what you feel heaviness, lightness, when you place concentration of mind on that with the true concept and idea, what you are experiencing is nature of God. Power, knowledge, peace and bliss. Then we realize production of Jal Tattva inside. Jal Tattva inside externally, visually we experience in the form of water. But Jal Tattva is not only water that. It is very big things. I cannot explain in one class. But when Jal Tattva starts expanding inside, then we become very humble. What kind of humbleness? External Jal represents that humbleness. This is the solid. Solid is having fixed shape and size and volume. It is not going to change its volume, shape and size. Then this liquid, gel, water, wherever water is there, water have no ego. Okay, I will adopt the same size. In a glass, in a cup, in a bucket, okay, all right, I have no problem. You can see me with any color, I have no problem. But I will remain water as such. You can dissolve in me, but I will not dissolve anywhere. Then our personality become expanded. We can absorb everyone, but by holding our nature will not dissolve. When our mind is one with the Jal Tattva, then the expansion is more, become fire element. Fire does not mean what we imagine fire. It's a big topic. Then when mind is become one with the fire element, then you start experiencing air element. Air does not mean what we think of air. It is much more expanded. You can see from solid to water how expansion comes. Then from this water to fire, fire to air, heavily, vast expansion of consciousness. Then mind is one with the air element. We find the sky. Sky is not only this what we see. It has something more than that. We become very broad-minded. All right. Then whatever I am, I place my mind on myself again with the true concept. Then what we realize, Tanmatras. Then birth of Tanmatra, then I can create Tanmatra. What is the Tanmatra? This is Tanmatra. Tanmatra is a subtle object of the senses. When Tanmatra we are able to create it, then we eat very little food, but we have more energy. Sometimes when we eat more, energy is less. Then what we call unearth. What is the meaning of unearth? Unearth means something very bad. You are eating too much and working nothing. What does it mean? And when you are ascension in heaven, you get Tanmatras, that is called earth. You know, dharma, arth, kam, moksha. This is something I will explain. I have explained also in the past. Then when you start generating Tanmatra, you need very less food, less water, less oxygen, but you have more energy, more power. This is ascension. When mind is one with Tanmatra, with the true concept about it, then we start increasing power of senses, power of organ of action. Then when mind is one with the sense organ of action, then you start realizing expanded heart. Then our Jivatma is expanded, our intelligence expanded. The mind starts working under intelligence. Then intelligence, mind both are working under heart, chitta. Then when mind is one with when our consciousness, because now mind is now will work under chitta, then when whatever my ego consciousness comes, whatever I am concentrating on heart. Heart does not mean this heart, pumping machine. That is different. That heart means chitta. When my soul, ego consciousness is concentrating on chitta, with the two concepts, then you experience chit. Experiencing chit means I and God are one. Ultimate aim of human life is achieved. This is called ascension in very brief. When I will explain detail, it will take many years. But do not have desire to listen so many discourses. Do not have desire to read so many things. If I am able to tell after reading the text, I cannot explain. Whole thing is packed in holy science. Whole thing was explained by Tishagri. And he explains, he has explained, he will keep on explaining. Do you think that by reading book we will understand? We will have little understanding. Then we should read or not. If reading the book increase devotion in practicing Kriya Yoga is good. If keep on reading book and have no devotion in Kriya Yoga practice, then reading becomes just like a hard work. Working without any achievement. Now what is the conclusion? Please practice Kriya Yoga meditation sincerely. Serve all creation. First human being, then give time to the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, atomic kingdom. What is atomic kingdom? Your house is there, your road is there, your place is there, your washroom is there, your tools is there, your car is there. Keep on serving everything and practice more and more. With guarantee, in one life you will reach here. But when you are serving anyone, you have to merge yourself with that object whom you are serving. What is the meaning of merging? Do not have ego that I am serving you. Without my service you cannot live. Do not have this ego. I am blessed because having opportunity to serve you. This is called the concept that when you serve, you merge yourself. You make yourself disappear in the service. By service you have thought, okay, I serve. Without my service you cannot get peace. That is not correct. This is the brief message today. I think this, in brief, it is over. Though it is tough, I know it. Because I can't explain even one jal. I will spend 10 years. It will not be completed. Then why to waste time in explaining so many things? Love to love.